That's my baby.
Hi. Yes, I'm Kimberly Jean. I am a comedy virgin. This is my first time. Yeah, so a little nervous. So pity laughs are also encouraged, just in case. So yes, I am from Detroit. So he was talking about the assholes from Detroit. Yes, it is true. Like, we got 2 of them here, but you know, we're not that bad. But most of them are. But I grew up in Bertrand. I graduated from a good old Bertrand High School. I really liked school growing up. I really liked learning. The one thing that I really hated about school, though, was assigned seats. I didn't really understand why we had assigned seats. Like, even in gym, it was like, all right, you're on that blue line, you're next to that scuff mark, you're next to that piece of lint. Like, I don't understand why we needed a place to sit. And I was never next to my friends. Like, they were across the room, and then I would have to yell all the way over there to talk to them, and then I was, you know, yelled at for being disruptive or, you know, disturbing class. Like, and I told them, I was like, if you just sat me next to my friends, like, I'd be a lot quieter, like, I promise. But they didn't like that answer. So when I went to college, I really liked the fact that I didn't have an assigned seat. Like, I could sit up front, or I could sit in the back, or I could sit next to my friend or my boyfriend. It was great. But I noticed that, like, I sat in the same seat every day. Like, and we all did. We all sat in the same seat, and everyone knew whose seat was what. And then if you were sitting in someone else's seat, like, it was a problem. Like, it was a serious issue. But you can't be mad because we don't have assigned seats. And I noticed that, like, it went into my adulthood as well. Like, I have a favorite stall that I use at work for the bathroom. It sounds crazy, but I do. I have a favorite stall, and it's all the way at the end. It's a little secluded. It doesn't have that awkward, like, crack in between, like, you know, where the door and the other stall meet, so you don't, like, make awkward eye contact with someone. So it's a really good stall. And the other day I went to the bathroom, and someone had gone in there and, like, messed up my stall, you guys. It made me so mad. It looked like 3 cats had attacked the toilet paper from, like, all sides. And I was just very confused. Like, how does that happen? Like, were you confused because it was, you know, placed over instead of under, so you didn't know which way to pull, so you just, like, because that's what it looked like. Which, by the way, the correct way to place toilet paper is under, not over. You can Google it. There is a diagram. We did that.
I believe you got cat.
But yeah, so I went to school at Grand Valley State University in Grand Rapids. I really liked my school up there. The one thing we did not know how to do, though, is party. Grand Valley was not a party school whatsoever. So every other college you went to, if you went to a party, it's, all right, you say party starts at 10, but you don't actually show up until 11. And then you party till 6 a.m. And it's great. It's a good time. Grand Valley, we didn't do that. So when we threw parties, we got planes now? Cars and planes? My goodness. So when we threw parties, it was like 10 of us with some music in the background, maybe a movie playing. But when we threw parties, it was, party starts at 8, but you gotta show up at 7:30, because it's a hard stop at midnight. Cops show up and shut it down at midnight. Like, we're not allowed to party 1 minute after midnight, which is, it goes against every movie that I saw in high school about college. That is not what they taught me. Oh, so we didn't party at people's houses. We went downtown and we partied in Grand Rapids. We went to bars and we went to clubs. My favorite club to go to was called The Bob. And it's a really cool bar. It's got 4 levels, and at the very top level, it's this club called Eve. It's my favorite spot to go. Like, the music was always great, and there was a ton of people. It was always packed. It was a good time. And when I go out, I really like to people watch, because the drunk decisions that ensue are just fantastic. And my favorite drunk people to watch are drunk girls. And I'm allowed to make fun of drunk girls because I've been a drunk girl many times in my life. I will not tell you how many times because my mother is here. But, I mean, so I noticed, like, we all end up doing the same thing at the end of the night. So you can tell how drunk a girl is by the way she dances. So, when you first get there, having a good time. And with friends, you walk in the club, you get your drink, and like, oh, jam's on. Yeah, and like, you get it. You drop it low, like super low, and like you know, it's not good dancing, like she's getting it. Like, you get it, you have a good time. And then as the drinks start flowing, you start to lose it a little, like it's not as low. And then you turn into the drunk girl sway that I call. Show you what I mean. So you have, it's not through the microphone. So you get a drink in one hand, and then you hold your straw with your other hand to make sure you don't miss. Sometimes your eyes are closed. Like you can see this at any bar. You can find this girl, and she just. And if you're feeling really dangerous, you take that straw hand. So you got to shove the drink a little closer to your mouth so you don't miss. Take that straw hand, straight up in the air. So you can find this girl at any bar, but that's how you tell. And I really like drunk girls. Drunk girls are just, they're a ton of fun, and they just exude like sunshine and rainbows, and it's gotta come out. And so if you're ever having a bad day, you go into the bathroom with a bunch of drunk girls, whew, it makes your day so much better. It's just constant, like, can I tell you something? Like, no, like, it's just so beautiful. Like, you don't even know, like, oh, your face is like sunshine, and it's so pretty. And can I tell you a secret? I love you. Like, you don't even know how much I love you. So if you're ever having a bad day, you just go to find a bathroom with a bunch of drunk girls, and it makes your day so much better. You walk out with like 12 best friends. It's great. So recently, that's so loud. We recently moved to Detroit. My boyfriend and I just bought a house, and I love my boyfriend to death. He is great. He is the love of my life. He served, I should try to time it when it comes around. So he served 2 tours in Iraq. He's the strongest guy I know. But if it comes to a smell, like, yeah, give it up for him. He served 2 tours in Iraq, yeah. But if it comes to a nasty smell, oh my God, what a baby. My brother was living with us for a little bit, and before he had moved out, he had some like stuff in the fridge that I was like, hey, do you mind throwing that away? I'm not gonna eat it. And he's like, yeah, sure. So we went away for a weekend. We went away for 4 days. And I had told my brother this before we left, clean it out. He's like, all right. We came back to our house, and it was out of the fridge, but it was on the counter. It was on the counter, like, fermenting for 4 fucking days. Like, it was terrible. So we walked in the house, and it, like, hit you in the face of, like, and, like, it's gross, but I wasn't gonna be a baby about it. And my boyfriend, the love of my life, was like, I